Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now, first of all, I want to say thank you for all the support you've been giving me. I mean, this is a lot better than I would have ever dreamed of. So, and a lot of people are going to be saying what, you only have a little bit of subs. That doesn't mean anything, but it really does mean a lot to me. So, if you would, please do consider subscribing. And yeah, link for the Discord server will be in the comments, hopefully, if I remember. If not, you can just check out my other videos. But yeah, to be honest, let's just get started with the what if. So this what if is, what if Naruto had infinite chakra? And it's kind of like what the thumbnail suggests. Naruto's chakra has no limit. There is no limit to Naruto's chakra capabilities. And also, just to make things kind of fair, I'm also going to give him basically infinite chakra control. Because to control infinite chakra, you'd also kind of need infinite chakra control. It's just logic, you know what I mean? And also, if he was bad at chakra control and couldn't use jutsu at the beginning of the series because of the Nine Tails, and having the whole stuff that happened, whatever, in this scenario he won't be able to use any jutsu, which would kind of make his whole infinite jutsu thing kind of useless. Well, with that said, let's get started. So Naruto gains this ability in a way, I mean, it's kind of hard to do this sort of backstory for Naruto, because it's kind of illogical for him to have infinite chakra. But I'll just say what happened was, during the Nine Tails attack, when Minato sealed the Nine Tails within Naruto, and let's just say he sealed the entire Nine Tails within Naruto for plot convenience purposes, I guess. So basically, when Minato sealed the Nine Tails within Naruto, it just had this sort of fusion reaction with Naruto's chakra. It was almost like a natural sort of baryon mode where Naruto and Kurama's chakra fused in a way that created this incredible burst of chakra, and everyone felt it. The instant Minato put the Nine Tails into Naruto, he felt the incredible burst of chakra and energy, and while Minato was dying, he was happy. He smiled, knowing that his son would be incredibly powerful. And right he was, because this incredible burst of explosion had given Naruto an infinite amount of chakra flowing through his body. And so yeah, that is Naruto's backstory. So anyways, I'm just gonna time skip all the way over to when Naruto starts going to the academy. And yes, the whole thing where Naruto does save Hinata but then get beat up does happen. And Naruto really at this point doesn't know about his infinite chakra, and he can control it if he wants because he has all that chakra control, but he's never tried to, and he doesn't know really anything about his chakra, so it's really hard for him to control his chakra. I mean, it's not that he can't control his chakra, he just has never thought of doing so because he doesn't know about his chakra, or infinite chakra at that. So when he enters the academy, nobody really likes him. I mean, he's still that lame Nine Tails brat kid, the demon one, the person who has the Nine Tails within them. And so everyone kind of hates Naruto. And at this point, nothing's really changed from the original, except Hiruzen just treats Naruto a little better because, Kushina and Minato, knowing about Naruto's extreme potential, seeing as that they had in fact been there when they sensed Naruto's extreme burst of chakra. They knew that Naruto had incredible potential, and they told this to Hiruzen. So Hiruzen made sure not to treat Naruto too badly, But he doesn't really treat him too much better than the original. Anyways, on the first day of school, Iruka says that they should have a quick little test. But before they have their start of school test, he wants to teach them a quick jutsu. And he says that it's called the shadow clone technique. And he's just like, okay, so you do this hand sign, and then you basically make a shadow clone. Like, I don't know how this works, okay? It's never explained. Like, do you direct your chakra where? I don't know. Just Iruka explains how to make a shadow clone, and everyone is having a lot of trouble because usually learning something like this at academy level might take quite a bit. It's the type of jutsu that you would have to practice a lot to master. But Naruto, seeing as he has infinite chakra and infinite chakra control, he immediately does the jutsu. On his second try, he gets it. And he doesn't just make one clone, he makes 100. And clones of Naruto fill the entire room. And everyone is stunned at Naruto's extreme progress speed and also his incredible ability to just create a massive amount of chakra clones. And remember, this isn't the type of clones he uses in after he gets the scroll of sealing, the forbidden technique one. These are just clones as a distractant. They're not actually solid clones. But Iruka's really impressed, and he's like, okay, you know what, let's just go straight to the test. So Naruto, in the endurance test where they run laps around, Naruto's increase in chakra does increase his durability and strength, but not by too much. Seeing that Naruto does not know how to use his chakra very well at the current moment, and he also doesn't have access to his secret technique, I guess you could call it, that I won't reveal yet. So he's probably not too powerful currently, compared to his original self. And with the kunai throwing and shuriken throwing, same goes for that. That his chakra level doesn't really make him better at that. And Naruto's just annoyed at how Sasuke is just beating him at everything. Naruto always seems to be behind him, and at every test so far, Sasuke has beaten him, and almost by a lot as well. And that is when Iruka called for these sparring matches, and Naruto immediately knew who he wanted to spar against. It was Sasuke. And Sasuke also wanted to fight with Naruto because, seeing how he had mastered that jutsu so quickly, Sasuke was, pretty interested in Naruto's potential strength. So, Iruka just says that Naruto and Sasuke are going to be sparring. And Naruto's like, yes, finally, a chance. I have a chance to prove I'm stronger than Sasuke. And as Naruto and Sasuke get into the circle, everyone around them, all of Sasuke's fangirls start chanting Sasuke's name as Naruto just remembers how everyone hates him and he never really feels accepted anywhere. And, he just looks down, knowing that maybe, if he becomes Hokage, he'll be able to prove to everyone that he's, worth caring about, and everybody will finally respect him. And Naruto looks up with a look of determination and stares Sasuke in the eye as Iruka says, go. And Naruto and Sasuke both dash at each other. And, Sasuke immediately outspeeds Naruto, getting 3 punches and 1 kick on Naruto, and Naruto just falls to the ground. He didn't stand a chance, really. And then, as the moment Naruto got back up, Sasuke just dashed behind him and kicked him again, sending Naruto into the sky. And then, as Naruto was flying up from Sasuke's punch, Sasuke jumped into the sky. Not like, this isn't like really high. I guess Sasuke just like kicked him up 1 meter, maybe 2 meters, something like that. And then Sasuke jumps up and just punches Naruto back into the ground, into the sand, concrete, or wherever they're spawning on. I don't really know. And Naruto is just laying there on the brink of going unconscious. But, he knows he can't give up. Iruka says the winner is Sasuke. But Naruto says, wait, I'm not going to give up this easy. I'm not just going to let Sasuke win this spar, as he, barely is able to get up. And some of Kurama's chakra starts seeping in, not enough to be noticed at all. And it doesn't really matter since Naruto has, basically infinite chakra anyways. But, Kurama, Kurama's influence kind of starts, just a little bit of it, just unnoticeable amount of it, starts going into Naruto, as Naruto's like, come on Sasuke, try punching me, as he charges an incredible amount of chakra into his fist. And, Naruto doesn't know where he got this idea from. After all, the idea of chakra had just been introduced to him, but it just felt like the right thing to do. And Naruto charged all of the chakra he could muster up into his fist, and he felt this incredible power, as this incredibly strong aura started surrounding Naruto's fist. And as Sasuke tried dashing at Naruto, he hesitated for a second, sensing Naruto's, the incredible aura coming off of Naruto. He almost was scared for a second. But then he was like, nah, I'm scared of Naruto. Not possible. As Sasuke just dashed right in at Naruto with full speed, punching Naruto in the face. But it was too late, as Naruto punched Sasuke in the gut before Sasuke could even reach Naruto. And Sasuke just went flying. The impact of the punch, it was it made an incredible sound that echoed throughout almost the entire village, as Sasuke was flung up maybe 10 meters into the sky. He was flung high into the sky and then fell down outside of the circle, unconscious. Naruto was shocked by his power as he looked at what he had done. With one punch, he had knocked the great Sasuke out. Is he gonna be the new One Punch Man? Maybe not. Stick around to find out. But don't worry, this isn't gonna be What If Naruto Was One Punch Man. Although it could be. I'm not gonna do that. I'll do that later, probably for a 50 or 100 sub special. Anyways, so Naruto looked at what he had done. By concentrating his chakra into his fist, he had knocked Sasuke out in one punch. And this was a big deal for Naruto. Naruto was amazed at what he had just done. Putting chakra into his hand. How? All he had done was concentrate his chakra into his fist, and he had done so much damage. This thing called chakra, it might be a good starting point for him. Seeing as how much it helped him achieve, he realized that this might be the way to go for him. This is how he'll gain more power. This is what he's gonna work on for, I guess, a long time. And now, for the rest of the time in the academy, Naruto is actually pretty popular. I mean, he's still not really liked by a lot of people, but when it comes to jutsu and anything chakra related, he is extremely powerful. And some people kind of started respecting him for that. And just Naruto was really strong. He learned how to use his chakra control and incredible chakra to infuse certain body parts with incredibly high amounts of chakra to boost their attributes. And for example, in the sprinting test, he put a large concentration of chakra down into his feet, and when he started running, he just it only took him one super strong step to go a pretty long distance, and he just completely zoomed past everyone, including Sasuke. So Naruto trains a lot now, unlike the original, actually being good at a lot of things. So Naruto has more motivation to train and get better. And by the time the final exams for the academy roll up, Naruto is more than prepared. Written exam, he does average-ish, which is a lot better than normal. Than canon, I'm pretty sure. So in the kunai and shuriken throwing, he also does above average, because he's been training for once. And when it came to the sparring, Naruto just destroyed whoever he was up against, because it's not going to be Sasuke, because I can't be bothered with commentating another fight. And yeah, he passed easily. So Naruto really just passes and becomes a genin with no hassle whatsoever. It's just easy for him at this point. And overall, he's happy with his performance. He is a lot stronger than he is in the original at this point. So, I guess he's proud of himself, because he didn't win the Genin of the Year award or whatever it's called, but because Sasuke got better written exam and shuriken throwing scores than Naruto. But yeah, still he's happy. The next day, the teams are announced, and Naruto finds out he's in Team 7 with Sasuke and Sakura. So, and their sensei is Kakashi Hatake. Anyways, basically they wait for way too long for Kakashi to come, but eventually he does come, and he gives his lame excuse like always, and he tells Team 7 to meet him up on the roof. Now, when they're up on the roof, Kakashi tells them to introduce themselves. And sorry, I've been cutting the video a lot because there's a lot of background noise, so if you heard any of that, I'm sorry. But basically none of their introductions changed. That's all I'll say. And Naruto still wants to become Hokage, Sasuke still wants to kill a certain someone, and Sakura is still in love with Sasuke. And Kakashi's like, this is an interesting bunch. And with that, Kakashi says, okay, Team 7, tomorrow you will meet me at blah 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 location. And remember, do not eat. And with that, he leaves. And it turns out that Kakashi that they saw was just a shadow clone. So Team 7 heads home, and Naruto eats because he doesn't care about what Kakashi said. And the next day, they all show up. And of course, Kakashi is once again very late. As he comes in, Team 7 is pretty mad at him. So they're pretty mad. They're like, what took you so long? And he once again is like, oh, I was lost on the path of life. The end. Gives another one of his lame excuses. But after that, Team 7's like, okay, just explain what we're doing. And so Kakashi says, what we're doing is going to be something called the bell test. But with that, I'm gonna have to end off this episode. Little does Naruto know, he is about to awaken a power that is pretty OP and will also lead to another power that is even more incredibly OP that just lets him destroy everybody in this entire series. So if you want to see that happen, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out next video when I post part 2 for this series. Hope you enjoyed the video, and bye-bye. See you next time.